Hello everyone, it's Quest Quenchers here today. I just want to talk about 5 games coming out in 2025. Now, these are ones I've had my eye on for a little while, and I just want to share them to you. You probably already know of them, but they might appear on my channel at some point. So let's go for the first one. So the first one is Avowed. It's a first slash third person kind of RPG by Obsidian Entertainment. It was looking kind of good. Of course, there's been quite a bit of controversy around it recently, but I try not to get too, dulled down with the controversies and stuff too much. I have to say all that on Helldivers too. Yeah, I don't much get involved with controversies. But still, it's a lot of people have worked on it, and Helldivers has fixed its problems. So I think Avowed will be an interesting RPG game. It's placed in the Pillars of Eternity world, I believe, in that kind of universe. Looks like you use wands, guns, and swords and shields and all that stuff. All the good things that an RPG in a fantasy location use. And it's generally looking quite fun. I just hope it, nails the narrative, and it's an interesting story with connecting, quests and stuff like that, and a really cool cast of characters and stuff like that. I'm really hoping it works perfectly, and and the performance is pretty good. Hopefully, it will be. So I think that will be appearing on my channel in the future with a little bit of a should you buy or not kind of thing, depending on the gameplay. And then, second of all, Monster Hunter Wilds. I've played the demo for this actually, and I was quite blown away by it. It's like it's one of my first Monster Hunter games. I did have a tinker with Monster Hunter Worlds. I think it was Worlds, uh, sort of in the first when it kind of came out, but it didn't quite connect with me just. Whereas Wilds did. It was like an open world kind of game. I go up to these monsters, I'd slap these monsters about, and then take their hides and stuff. It's a lovely multiplayer game. There's lots of people playing it, and it was generally fun. Of course, it's one sort of downfall is not downfall, but I think about it a lot. Is that it takes a hell of a lot to take down these giant monsters when you've got like these massive swords or guns and stuff. So it's like, wow, they shouldn't be standing after about 50 barrages of this gun. But I think that's the whole part of it, that everything is tough. I mean, you shouldn't survive one swipe of these beasts, so I guess it's, equal in a way. But yeah, it's looking quite nice. The characters look really cool, and I'm actually looking forward to playing this and learning more about the story and this lost tribe and stuff like that, and the armors and weapons and stuff, and that kind of like world building and stuff. I'm really looking forward to it. Like what kind of biomes will we encounter and stuff, and the procedural changing of the seasons and stuff. It looks really cool and quite a nice sort of game to play. Of course, I really can't wait for it, and it's got like some really great cast and characters in it. So yeah, that's Monster Hunter Wilds, and then hopefully in 2025 we get a new Fable. I've been really looking forward to a new Fable, to the point where I've decided sort of try to make my own Fable, because I really love like Fable 1, Fable 2, and I just want more of that kind of game, like the Fantasy Hero Guild and all that stuff. I don't see many of games like that recently. That's a third person, kind of thing. And I do miss those kind of old era Xbox games that like Lionhead made. And looking at this, the graphics look really nice and stuff like that. I heard that it's kind of a Witcher-esque kind of style. There's going to be both a male and a female lead apparently. So that's pretty cool. I'm hoping they take it a little bit further to character customization, so you can change your face and who you are, maybe alter your tone of your voice kind of thing. That would be really cool. So you can make your own hero. I feel like that's where it was heading towards, because you could always pick the male or female in the game, as well as, you can decorate all your armors and swords and all that stuff. So it feels like, why not make your own hero within that world, and that'll be pretty cool. And then interact with all these characters. So yeah, that's Fable. I imagine it's going to be a massive open world with cool creatures and stuff. I mean, the graphics are looking great if the trailer's ready to go by. So yeah, and then we go to something completely different. Doom: The Dark Ages. The rip and tear, the bloody everywhere. I love that stuff. It's great, and it's looking quite good. So hopefully it will come out in 2025. There's been little gameplay trailers here and there. And it's like the medieval ages of Doom and stuff like that. I'm hoping there's a sword. I think I saw a sword in the trailer, so chopping up demons and stuff in that way is going to be immensely fun and thrilling. And I think also, seeing that kind of what kind of weapons and armor and stuff like that was in the medieval times for like Doomslayer stuff. Like the shotgun that he uses skull fragments for projectiles to weigh. So it's like got guns in it, but it's not quite guns as we know. I hope that there's like a crossbow kind of thing in it too. That'll be kind of cool. But yeah, that's Doom Dark Ages. I'm looking forward to that, to be honest. It's been a while since I've had a shoot 'em up kind of like kind of game. And then lastly, because we're only doing 5 today, is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I've initially played the first one, and I didn't really like it. I hated the combat. But I've returned to it in my own private time and stuff like that, and I've, kind of got into it, and I've been enjoying it. So I've been playing it sort of, not on video and stuff on when I've finished everything, been playing a bit of Stalker, then a bit of Kingdom Come, and seeing how that. And from, the graphics look great, the story looks interesting. I want to see more of Henry and, and all the other cast of characters that I'm discovering as I play. Yeah, so it's it's quite enjoyable, Kingdom Come is when you get used to it. So having another kind of that game would be great, and it's looking good. I'm liking the cutscenes. It looks like it's more detailed and stuff like that. So this is a good thing. This is really good. There's probably a bunch more games I'm really looking forward to, but I just can't think of them. Honorable mentions is like Gears of War E-Day. I really love Gears of War franchise, and seeing that trailer not long ago for Xbox. Gears of War, I think it's called Gears of War E-Day. It looked great, and I just can't wait to see Dominic and Marcus so fight through the new emerging Locust Horde kind of thing. Because I've really missed the Locusts, because they are great, like the wretches, the boomers, and the corpses, and all that stuff is just like brilliant kind of thing. I wonder what story they're going to create too, like what victories are they going to go through and stuff like that in in Marcus's early career. So yeah, I mean, there's plenty of book material to go off. So yeah, and hopefully that leads to sort of not a remaster, because we've already kind of had a reimagining of the Gears of War franchise, but being ultimately the same sort of storylines and stuff. So yeah, that's all from me. That's just a little like 5 games coming in 2025 that I'm really looking forward to, and a little extra one there with Gears of War E-Day. If it comes out, it's probably going to be early 2026, I imagine. But yeah, all right, that's all from me. Please like, subscribe, and do say below what games you're looking forward to, so I can check them out, because I'm all about gaming. I really enjoy it, and sometimes I just completely miss some. Like, there's a hell of a lot of indie games that are looking quite impressive that I just want. I want them to get funding so they can do more. But yeah, that's all from me. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.